As the Bulls waited to play for their second straight title, Michael Jordan took time to collect a second straight award of his own.
3 MVPs, 6 straight scoring titles. You are simply the standard by which basketball excellence is measured. Congratulations.
With their MVP leading them, the Bulls were ready to take on the Trailblazers.
Good evening, basketball fans, wherever you may be. Welcome to the NBA Finals.
Here we go. Portland and Chicago. It was almost inevitable. They were the favorites in November, and now they meet in June. We're all ready for this game, and the noise level here at the stadium will soon be earth-shattering.
The Bulls trying to do what few have done before, and that is repeat.
Let's go, boys. Go, man.
The Trailblazers on a mission, trying to prove that they belong.
The world has been waiting 2 years for this matchup. The feeling that we have right now is like bungee jumping, standing on that tower, standing on that bridge.
It's all down, baby. Let's play.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Do you have any questions at all? Just play the game. We'll referee. Have a good game, guys. Have a good series.
Having completed their arduous journey through the playoffs, the Bulls entered the finals with a feeling of relief.
Jordan, baseline jump pass. Pippen with a slam game.
Go, Keith. Take a seat.
I got it.
But with Terry Porter starting them off, it was the Blazers who broke quickly from the gate.
Lost the dribble off his foot. 3-on-2 for the Blazers. Flicks the ball away. So Porter beginning to fly all over the court. Porter with the open shot. And the Blazers have hit their first 7 field goal attempts.
You haven't got his rhythm yet. Your offense. You gotta keep pushing. Find your rhythm.
Chicago would find its rhythm in the person of Michael Jordan, who was about to answer the Blazers' hot shooting and much more.
Jordan with the steal. Eluding Ainge. Yes.
Don't hold, son. Let's go, babe.
Now Jordan posting up. Goes to the fadeaway. Through the foul. It counts. Jordan eluding Robinson. Yes.
Oh, he is on fire.
Unleashing a new weapon from his arsenal, Jordan single-handedly took over the game.
Jordan for 3 more. Hits.
Boy, when you're hot, and when you're not, you're not. And that young fella is hot.
Come on, let's go now. Come on, we need a spurt here. We got to defend them. Let's go. We got to get back and defend them. We got to get good shots out here.
Despite the Blazers' plans, on this night, no defense in the world could have halted the aerial barrage to come.
Jordan for 3. He is hot. Woo! Well, Michael has gone to a new weapon.
Jordan would drill 6 3-pointers and drive a stake into the Blazers' hearts.
Pippen, 2 men to beat. Drive for the basket. Oh, Michael Jordan. Jordan with his magic carpet threw it down. He's everywhere. He's everywhere. He's in a frenzy here. And a Jordan flag, another three. Oh, no! I don't believe it. 3-pointer from Jordan. What in the world is going on?
Here's Jordan for 3. Yes! Did you see that look? Michael indicating he can't believe it.
He feels it. There's nothing else he can say other than the man feels it and lets us know.
This is the greatest performance, maybe ever, in the single half, playoff, or in the history of this league.
Chicago fans had witnessed one of playoff history's most spectacular performances. And the second half would be merely a curtain call.
He wants to run. 4-on-2 break. He leads Horace Grant with a slam jam. What a start for the defending world champions of the NBA.
As the Bulls completed the romp, the story of the night was, of course, Michael Jordan.
I started running for that three-point line. I felt a great rhythm. It felt like a free throw, really, from that distance.
The only thing you could just sit back and say, and wow, and woo, just like a little kid out there, everything he threw up, he hit.
He was hot, and we all knew it. He knew it, and he just was going to go out there. I don't think he was going to miss from 2, from 3, or from half court range. He just had that feeling.
There's a lot of series where a game goes like this the first game, the second game's totally different. It better be different. I know we're better than this, believe me.
Entering Game 2, the Trailblazers optimistically hoped for a new beginning, and their strategy was apparent. Every time Jordan had the ball, he would find himself surrounded by Blazers. An emotionally charged Portland team tried to overwhelm Chicago with sheer hustle.
Cranks up the long jumper, air balls it wide right. Drexler dives on the end, and Buck Williams scores! And that may be the wake-up call for the Blazers. Deflected away again, and a tip and a stripped at midcourt. Picked back up by Portland down court. Drexler over! Bill Cartwright with a thunder slam! And suddenly, Portland showing more muscle than they have in the past.
We got to get the ball moving. We're standing around, taking looks. Get that ball, move it. Not making them work hard enough on defense.
To ignite their sputtering offense, Jordan began to set up his teammates. Cooley picking apart Portland's defense.
Cross-court pass, backs it open for 3. Did it again! Did it again! Jordan just holding the ball, dribbling with the right hand, signaling with the left, starts his move, wheels in the right corner, hits and fires a 3, and scores! Bobby Hanson of all people buries a 3. That's the end of the third period. It's a Bulls 77, Portland 70.
The fourth quarter would see Jordan begin to look for his own shot. And as they stretched their lead to 10, the Bulls seemed to have everything going their way.
Now there's a steal by Pippen, foul in the backcourt. And if it's on Drexler, that's 6. It is. Clyde is fouled out.
It just gets worse and worse for the Trailblazers.
Nothing in my mind told me that this team would be able to stay with us without a leader like Clyde Drexler. It was just right there saying, you guys are going to win this game, just finish.
But finishing the Blazers would prove to be more difficult than it seemed.
Foul call of MJ, and it's 4 on Michael.
23 in the back.
Oh, Jess Kersey just called a technical on Michael Jordan.
That was not a true statement, but you were talking about me, and I don't talk about you.
Jordan's temper had flared, but it was Portland that would catch fire. Playing with renewed passion, Portland charged back into the game, and the stunned Bulls could only sit by and watch.
With the scoop. Oh, boys! He's shooting Kersey, and they tie the game.
And the air suddenly has gone out of this sellout crowd at the Chicago Stadium.
Having squandered their lead, the Bulls again looked to Jordan.
Underneath, Jordan, bang, scoop, score!
Oh, he was facing the other way. He was facing the opponent's basket.
Here is Butler. Yes! He's tied the game at 97.
All right, here we go. It's down to this. 13 and 2/10 seconds to play. Michael, one-on-one. He takes the move, stutter step move, pull-up jumper. Off the rim, no good. Rebound, Portland. We're out of time. Overtime in Chicago.
The seemingly impossible had happened. The Bulls had lost control of the game, and even in overtime, they could not get it back. With Danny Ainge leading the way, Portland would steal the game and the precious home court advantage.
Hayes moves, gives cross-court back to Terry. Back to 3 from the left side, and scored! And that might be a backbreaker with a minute and a half to go. Suddenly, it's Portland by 6. Way to go, baby!
Oh, what a pass from Porter, finding Ainge. And the Portland Trailblazers with a dramatic come-from-behind effort.
It's a great game. We had every opportunity to win it, and I'm sure we're going to look back and rue this a little bit tomorrow, tonight.
I think they gained a little bit momentum from the technical foul that I received, and that from that point on, it just kind of went downhill.
This one was just a little hard to take because, we just really gave it away.